the Stoic Method.
Hello, gentlemen. Today we step into a realm of ancient wisdom, revisited through the lens of modern minds like Ryan Holiday. This is a journey into Stoicism, a philosophy not just for times of ease, but crucially, for moments of trial. I recall a time in my life, a few years ago, when I faced a career challenge that shook my foundations. It was in the depths of this struggle that I turned to the writings of Marcus Aurelius. What I discovered was not just a way to endure, but a method to thrive. As men navigating the complexities of the 21st century, understanding and harnessing these Stoic principles can be our most valuable tool in transforming failures into stepping stones toward success. Let's explore how. Stoicism, rooted in the wisdom of ancient Greece and Rome, offers more than endurance. It's a philosophy of active engagement with life's challenges. Stoic sages like Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus demonstrated that true wisdom lies not in external success, but in cultivating an inner fortress of calm and resilience. In the face of adversity, they found strength. Today, we unpack 8 Stoic tenets that can redefine our approach to failure, turning even the deepest setbacks into opportunities for growth. Embrace imperfection. Imperfection is the natural state of human existence. Failures, errors, and setbacks are not just inevitable, they're essential to our growth. Seneca's words, errare humanum est, remind us that to err is human. Reflecting on our mistakes is a profound exercise in self-awareness and growth. Every misstep is a lesson, every failure a teacher. How we respond to our imperfections, with acceptance and a willingness to learn, sets the foundation for true success. Focus on what you can control. A cornerstone of Stoicism is the dichotomy of control. Recognizing the difference between what is within our control and what isn't is vital. Failures often arise from circumstances beyond our reach. The Stoic approach teaches us to focus our energy and efforts on our actions, thoughts, and responses, the true areas of our influence. This principle encourages a shift from external attribution to internal reflection, empowering us to act with purpose and intention. Cultivate emotional resilience. Stoicism does not advocate for emotionlessness. Rather, it champions emotional resilience. This means developing the ability to face life's adversities without being overwhelmed. It involves seeing setbacks as neutral events, not as personal affronts. By cultivating detachment, we can analyze situations objectively, learn from them, and move forward with a clearer mind. Practice mindfulness and self-reflection. Mindfulness and self-reflection are critical tools in the Stoic arsenal. They involve a deep dive into our thoughts, emotions, and reactions. By understanding our internal processes, we gain insight into our patterns of failure and success. Self-reflection leads to self-awareness, which in turn fosters better decision-making and a more profound understanding of our place in the world. Stoicism teaches us to prepare for various outcomes, including failure. By setting realistic expectations, we align our goals with the nature of reality, unpredictable and often challenging. This approach helps us remain grounded and focused, even when our endeavors do not yield the results we anticipated. It's about finding a balance between optimism and realism, hope and pragmatism. Develop a growth mindset. A growth mindset, as endorsed by Stoicism, views challenges as opportunities for learning and development. This perspective encourages us to embrace failure as a natural part of the learning process. It shifts our focus from a fixed notion of ability to a dynamic understanding of potential. With this mindset, every failure becomes a stepping stone towards greater knowledge and capability. Exercise virtue and integrity. Stoicism places great emphasis on living a life of virtue and integrity. Our character, according to Stoic philosophy, is defined not by our successes or failures, but by how we respond to them. In the face of failure, responding with honesty, courage, and perseverance reflects our true strength. These virtues become the guiding principles in our journey toward success. Embrace the journey. Success in Stoicism is seen as a journey rather than a destination. The philosophy teaches us to find value and meaning in the process of striving towards our goals. It's about appreciating the growth and learning that come with each challenge and setback. This perspective transforms our approach to failure, encouraging us to see each obstacle as an integral part of our personal and professional development. Now, let's pause and reflect. How do you perceive failure? Are there areas in your life where applying Stoic principles might alter your perspective? Consider a recent setback. How could these teachings have reshaped your response? Marcus Aurelius. As the Emperor of Rome, Marcus Aurelius faced immense pressure and responsibility. In his private notes, later published as Meditations, he frequently reflected on Stoic principles. Despite battling plagues, invasions, and political betrayals, he remained steadfast and calm. His leadership was marked by rationality and virtue, not by the chaos that surrounded him. His story is a testament to the power of Stoicism in navigating life's tumultuous waters. Modern example. Let's bring this closer to our times. Consider the story of Sarah, a software engineer who faced a significant career setback when her innovative project was abruptly canceled. Initially, Sarah was devastated. However, by applying Stoic principles, she reframed her experience. She focused on what she could control, her skills and her response to the situation. She used the experience to learn new technologies and eventually led a more successful project. Sarah's story illustrates how Stoicism's ancient wisdom can be profoundly relevant in our modern professional landscape. Throughout this narrative, I invite you to engage actively. Reflect on these questions. How have you reacted to failures in the past? Can you see a pattern that might be altered with a Stoic approach? In your current challenges, what aspects are within your control? How can focusing on these elements change your perspective? Consider applying the principle of embracing the journey to a current goal. How does this shift your view of the challenges you face? For a video script, imagine visuals that bring these stories and principles to life. For Marcus Aurelius, scenes of ancient Rome, the bust of the emperor, and parchment scrolls. For Sarah's story, depict the modern workplace, computers, and graphics illustrating the project's life cycle. Use animations to symbolize Stoic principles, like a tree standing firm in a storm for resilience, or a path with various terrains for the journey of success. In discussing Stoic principles, let's break them down into everyday language. When we talk about focusing on what you can control, it's about directing your energy towards actions and decisions that are in your hands. Cultivating emotional resilience is akin to building mental strength, helping you to face challenges without being overwhelmed emotionally. To make these principles tangible in your daily life, consider these practices. Maintain a daily journal to reflect on your responses to challenges and your progress in applying Stoic principles. Dedicate time each day for mindfulness practices, such as meditation, to cultivate a calm and centered mind. Regularly review and adjust your goals, ensuring they are aligned with a Stoic approach, balanced, realistic, and focused on personal growth. Some may wonder, is Stoicism really relevant in our high-tech, fast-paced world? The answer is a resounding yes. The core of human nature, our aspirations, and our struggles remain consistent through the ages. Stoicism offers a timeless toolkit for navigating life's complexities, not by detaching from our emotions, but by understanding and managing them effectively. As we conclude, remember that Stoicism is more than a philosophy for enduring hard times. It's a roadmap for transforming every aspect of life, including our failures, into opportunities for growth and success. The 8 principles we've delved into offer practical, actionable guidance for personal and professional development. By embracing these teachings, you can embark on a journey of continuous growth, turning every challenge into a stepping stone towards greater wisdom and fulfillment. If this exploration of Stoicism has sparked your interest, I encourage you not to stop here. Subscribe for more insights into how ancient wisdom can guide us in the modern world. Delve into the works of Ryan Holiday for a contemporary perspective and revisit the timeless teachings of Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus. Begin applying these principles today, and witness how they transform your approach to failure, shaping it into the very foundation of your success.
The Stoic Method.
Hello and welcome to our journey into the age-old wisdom of Stoicism and its modern-day application in resolving conflicts. Whether in personal or professional life, conflict is inevitable, but how we handle it can make all the difference. Today we're diving into a philosophy that has guided great minds like Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus. We'll explore 9 key Stoic principles to help us navigate conflicts with understanding, empathy, and fairness. Let's begin this exploration and transform how we approach disagreements. Stoicism, rooted in the Hellenistic period, emphasizes rational thought, emotional control, and ethical action. Consider the words of Marcus Aurelius, a Stoic philosopher and Roman emperor, who advised, "Before you criticize someone, ask yourself, what fault of mine most resembles the one I am about to criticize?" This profound philosophy encourages a mindset of self-awareness, empathy, and rationality in conflicts, focusing on mutual understanding over winning arguments. 1. Understanding your control. Recognize and accept the aspects of conflict within your control. Stoicism teaches us to direct our energy towards our actions, responses, and attitudes, rather than trying to alter others' opinions or behaviors. Think of a scenario where you felt helpless. Could a shift in focus towards your reaction, rather than the situation itself, have changed the outcome? Practicing empathy. Empathy is a cornerstone in resolving conflicts. It involves deeply understanding and sharing the feelings of others. In conflicts, try to step into the other person's shoes. How are they seeing the situation? What emotions are they experiencing? By doing so, you can often discover a path to mutual understanding and respect. 3. Maintaining objectivity. Strive to approach conflicts with a calm, unclouded mind, setting personal biases and emotional reactions aside. This Stoic principle is about seeing the situation as it is, not through the lens of your feelings or preconceived notions. Imagine viewing the conflict from an outsider's perspective. What would they see? 4. Exercising patience. In Stoicism, patience is seen as a form of wisdom. It's about giving time and space for the situation to unfold and for all parties to be heard. Instead of reacting impulsively, consider the power of a pause. How might a patient approach have altered the outcome of past conflicts? 5. Communicating clearly. Effective communication in Stoicism is clear, honest, and respectful. It's about expressing your views assertively without being aggressive and listening actively. Reflect on how you express yourself during disagreements. Are you truly listening to understand or just waiting to reply? 6. Seeking common ground. This principle involves looking for mutual interests and values that can form the basis of a resolution. In conflicts, it's easy to focus on differences, but Stoic wisdom urges us to find areas of agreement that can lead to cooperative solutions. Think about a recent conflict. What commonalities were overlooked? 7. Practicing forgiveness. Forgiveness in Stoicism isn't about condoning wrongdoing. It's about freeing yourself from the burden of resentment. By letting go of grudges, we open the path to healing and understanding. Reflect on a situation where holding on to anger has hindered resolution. How could forgiveness have changed the dynamic? 8. Focusing on personal growth. Every conflict presents an opportunity for personal development. Stoicism encourages us to use these experiences to learn about our values, triggers, and areas for improvement.
The Stoic Method.
Hello and welcome, everyone. In today's journey, we'll explore the ancient, yet ever-relevant philosophy of Stoicism and its profound implications for lifelong learning and personal growth. In our fast-paced, ever-changing world, the ability to learn continuously is not just beneficial, but essential. Stoicism, with roots in ancient Greece and later developed in Rome, has been a beacon of wisdom for many, from Marcus Aurelius to modern thinkers. Whether you're navigating a career, pursuing academic studies, or simply dedicated to personal excellence, the Stoic principles we're about to uncover will offer invaluable guidance in your quest for knowledge and self-improvement. Stoicism, originating in the 3rd century BC, transcends a mere philosophy. It's a practical guide for living, highlighting virtues like wisdom and emotional resilience. Stoic philosophers, recognizing the dynamic nature of our existence, stressed the importance of lifelong learning and constant self-reflection. Their teachings revolve around the strength of human reason and our inherent potential to evolve intellectually and morally, an idea that resonates strongly in today's world. The Stoic approach to learning isn't just about knowledge accumulation. It's about cultivating a mindset that thrives on curiosity, open-mindedness, and an unceasing pursuit of deeper understanding. 1. Cultivating an unending curiosity. The Stoic practice of unending curiosity is a dynamic journey of exploring the vast landscape of knowledge and experience. It's about pushing the boundaries of our understanding, not just in areas we are comfortable with, but also in realms that are unfamiliar and challenging. This pursuit of knowledge is not a passive absorption of information. It is an active, engaging process that involves critical thinking, questioning, and exploring. It's about seeing the extraordinary in the ordinary and approaching every day as a new opportunity for discovery and insight. Cultivating such curiosity means stepping out of our comfort zones, engaging in meaningful conversations, and embracing diverse experiences that broaden our horizons. By fostering this relentless curiosity, we become more aware, more informed, and better equipped to understand the complexities of the world and our place within it. 2. Maintaining intellectual humility. Intellectual humility in Stoicism is about recognizing and embracing the limits of our knowledge. It's a conscious effort to remain open and adaptable in our thinking, to respect and consider the viewpoints of others, and to be aware that our understanding of the world is always evolving. This humility is not a sign of weakness, but a strength, as it allows us to remain students in the vast classroom of life. It involves a continuous process of learning, unlearning, and relearning. In practicing intellectual humility, we acknowledge that every encounter and every conversation is an opportunity to learn something new. By valuing and seeking diverse perspectives, we foster a richer, more nuanced understanding of the world and cultivate an environment where mutual respect and learning can flourish.
The Stoic Method.
Welcome, everyone. In today's journey, we delve into the profound world of Stoicism, an ancient philosophy that has been a source of strength and wisdom for many throughout history. Our exploration will uncover 10 pivotal Stoic beliefs that can empower us to develop remarkable resilience and inner fortitude. These beliefs are more than mere philosophical ideas. They are practical, life-changing tools designed to bolster our mental and emotional defenses against the challenges of life. Originating in ancient Greece, Stoicism is a philosophy that champions self-control, resilience, and rational thought. It was embraced by eminent figures such as Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus. Marcus Aurelius, a Stoic philosopher-emperor, profoundly stated, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." At the heart of Stoicism is the understanding of what lies within our control and finding serenity and strength in this awareness. It encourages you to approach life's challenges with calmness and thoughtful consideration. 1. Understanding control. Realize that your power lies in how you react to things, not in the things themselves. By focusing your energy on what you can influence, your actions, reactions, and mindset, you become more resilient and less affected by life's unpredictability. This understanding empowers you to navigate through life's ups and downs with a sense of composure and effectiveness, rather than feeling victimized by circumstances. 2. Accepting change. Embrace the inevitability of change as a natural part of life. By accepting and adapting to change, rather than resisting it, you build mental flexibility and resilience. This acceptance allows you to view change not as a threat, but as an opportunity for growth and new experiences. Cultivating this adaptability enables you to thrive in various circumstances and to see the evolution of life as a journey of continuous learning. 3. Pursuing virtue. Dedicate yourself to living a life guided by virtues like wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance. This commitment to ethical excellence strengthens your character and improves your decision-making. By consistently aligning your actions with these virtues, you create a life that is not only morally sound, but also deeply fulfilling and meaningful, reinforcing your sense of purpose and personal integrity. 4. Living in the present. Concentrate on the present moment to maximize your life's experiences. Avoiding preoccupation with past mistakes or future worries fosters a more grounded and pragmatic approach to life. This mindfulness enhances your ability to enjoy life, make thoughtful decisions, and appreciate the richness of the here and now. It also reduces stress and anxiety, leading to a more balanced and fulfilling life. 5. Objective judgment. Develop the skill of making judgments free from emotional biases. This approach leads to clearer, more effective decision-making and reduces unnecessary mental turmoil. By evaluating situations objectively, you can make decisions based on logic and reason rather than being swayed by fleeting emotions, leading to more consistent and reliable outcomes in both your personal and professional life. 6. Practicing reflection. Engage in regular self-reflection to gain deeper self-awareness and understanding. This practice helps you recognize your personal strengths and areas for improvement, fostering continuous personal growth. Reflection encourages introspection and self-evaluation, which are key to developing emotional intelligence, enhancing your relationships, and making more conscious life choices. 7. Cultivating endurance. Develop a resilient mindset that sees challenges as opportunities for growth. Stoicism teaches that enduring difficulties can actually strengthen your character and resilience. By embracing hardships rather than avoiding them, you build a robust inner strength that prepares you for future challenges, turning obstacles into stepping stones for personal development and achievement. 8. Valuing simplicity. Embrace simplicity in your desires, lifestyle, and thoughts. This practice leads to clarity of purpose, fewer distractions, and reduced stress. Simplifying your life allows you to focus on what truly matters, creating space for personal growth, deeper relationships, and more meaningful experiences. It encourages a life of contentment, gratitude, and peace, free from the constant pursuit of excess. 9. Self-reliance. Cultivate a strong sense of self-reliance for validation and contentment. This independence reduces your dependence on external approval or circumstances, leading to a more stable and confident sense of self. By relying on your own judgment and abilities, you develop a robust inner foundation capable of withstanding life's fluctuating external conditions. 10. Practicing gratitude. Make it a habit to recognize and appreciate the positive aspects of your life. This practice fosters a mindset of abundance and contentment, countering tendencies toward negativity and dissatisfaction. Gratitude enhances overall well-being, strengthens relationships, and helps you cope more effectively with adversity, creating a more optimistic and resilient outlook on life. Now, let's pause for a moment. Reflect on these principles. How often do you find yourself worrying about things beyond your control? Do you strive to live by virtues that fortify your character? Share in the comments how these Stoic beliefs resonate with your personal experiences. Reflect on the inspiring story of James Stockdale, an American naval officer. His survival and resilience as a prisoner of war were deeply rooted in Stoic practices. Stockdale's experience is a powerful testament to how these principles can provide immense inner strength, even in the most extreme circumstances. In summary, these 10 Stoic beliefs are not just philosophical insights. They are dynamic tools for cultivating a resilient and strong mindset. By embracing control, adapting to change, pursuing virtue, living in the present, making objective judgments, reflecting on oneself, building endurance, valuing simplicity, relying on oneself, and practicing gratitude, you can develop a mindset capable of withstanding life's myriad challenges. Remember Epictetus's words, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." I encourage you to embrace these principles and start your journey toward a stronger, more resilient self. If you're inspired to deepen your understanding of Stoicism and its modern-day applications, please subscribe for more enlightening content. Explore contemporary interpretations of these timeless principles in the works of authors like Ryan Holiday. Start weaving these Stoic beliefs into your daily life and observe the transformation in your resilience and mindset. Share your thoughts and experiences as you embark on this empowering journey. Thank you for joining me in exploring these powerful Stoic teachings. Together, let's grow in strength and wisdom.
The Stoic Method.
Greetings, fellow seekers of wisdom. Today, I invite you on a journey through time and thought. We'll explore how ancient Stoic teachings, principles crafted over 2 millennia ago, can remarkably guide our modern financial lives. I remember the first time I stumbled upon a quote by Marcus Aurelius. It was during a challenging financial phase of my life. His words, "He who is content with what he has is wealthy," transformed my perspective on money. Let's delve into these 10 timeless Stoic teachings to discover a balanced and mindful approach to finances, a welcome contrast to today's relentless pursuit of wealth. Stoicism, born in the Hellenistic era, is a philosophy of virtue, reason, and self-control. Thinkers like Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus taught the supremacy of internal values over external wealth. They advocated living in harmony with nature and focusing on virtues. In financial terms, Stoicism doesn't scorn wealth. Rather, it encourages us to understand its place and use it wisely. 1. Living within your means. A fundamental Stoic principle is living within your means. This concept transcends time, urging us to avoid debt and extravagant living in favor of financial prudence. It's about making mindful choices that reflect our actual needs, rather than societal pressures or fleeting desires. For instance, choosing a home that suits your family's needs over a luxurious one that strains your budget. This approach not only ensures financial stability, but also cultivates inner peace and contentment. By embracing this wisdom, we learn to find satisfaction in simplicity and make more conscious, value-driven financial decisions. 2. The value of financial independence. Stoicism teaches the importance of financial independence, not as a means to accumulate wealth for luxury, but to live a life free from external control. This self-reliance is about having the resources to make choices that align with your values and ethics. It's the freedom to pursue passions without the constraint of financial pressures.
The Stoic Method.
Welcome, everyone. Have you ever found yourself drained after an interaction with a difficult person? Today, we're tackling a challenge that touches each of us, dealing with negative people. Whether it's a challenging colleague or a pessimistic friend, these interactions can leave us feeling deflated. But what if I told you that Stoicism, an ancient philosophy, offers timeless tools for these modern trials? In our journey today, we'll uncover 6 powerful Stoic practices to help us not just endure, but gracefully navigate through the storm of negativity. Stoicism, birthed by Zeno of Citium and later refined by thinkers like Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus, champions a compelling idea: focus on what we can control and gracefully accept what we cannot. This philosophy becomes a lifeline in our interactions, especially with those exuding negativity. It teaches us that our response to others is our power, even when their actions are beyond our reach. Imagine harnessing this wisdom in today's fast-paced world, where challenging personalities often cross our paths. 1. Differentiating between our control and others' behaviors. It's essential to recognize the boundary between your influence and what's beyond it. Understand that people's actions and words are often the result of their own narratives and issues, which you can't control. By focusing on how you react, you maintain your inner peace and avoid the unnecessary stress of trying to change the unchangeable. Think of a time you felt upset by someone's actions. How might acknowledging your limits and controlling others have altered your emotional response and outcome? 2. Practicing empathy. Empathy is the bridge to understanding others' perspectives. When you encounter negativity, try to see the world through the other person's eyes. Often, their negative behavior stems from unseen struggles or pain. Approaching with empathy not only softens your response, but can also diffuse potential conflict, creating a space for more constructive interaction. Consider a recent challenging interaction. How might seeing the situation from the other person's viewpoint change your perception and response? 3. Setting boundaries. Boundaries are vital for emotional health, particularly with negative individuals. Clearly defining what you will and won't tolerate helps protect your mental well-being. It's not about building walls, but about respecting yourself. Communicate your boundaries assertively and calmly to ensure others understand your limits. Reflect on your interactions. Are there instances where your boundaries were crossed? How might firmly establishing them improve future interactions? 4. Responding, not reacting. There's power in pausing before responding. Reacting in the heat of the moment often escalates situations. Instead, take a moment to process and then respond with intention. This approach, championed by Stoicism, allows for a more considered and effective interaction, reducing the likelihood of regret. Recall a recent encounter where you reacted quickly. How might the outcome have differed had you taken a moment to respond thoughtfully? 5. Focusing on personal growth. Every challenging interaction is an opportunity for personal growth. Reflect on what each encounter teaches you about yourself, like your patience, tolerance, or communication skills. Use these lessons to strengthen your character and improve future interactions, turning obstacles into stepping stones for self-improvement. Think about a recent difficult conversation. What did it reveal about your strengths and areas for growth? 6. Practicing detachment. Developing a sense of detachment helps you not to take negative comments personally. Understand that others' negativity is often a reflection of their internal struggles, not a true assessment of you. By practicing detachment, you protect your self-esteem and maintain a clear perspective, focusing on facts over emotions. When last did you take a negative comment to heart? How might viewing it with detachment change your feelings about the interaction? Consider the remarkable story of Marcus Aurelius, a Roman emperor and a Stoic philosopher. Despite his power, he faced constant challenges, including betrayal and negativity from those in his court. Yet, he never allowed these external factors to disturb his inner peace. His diary, now known as Meditations, reveals his commitment to Stoicism. He consistently practiced focusing on his own actions and responses rather than attempting to control others. This approach not only helped him maintain serenity amidst chaos, but also strengthened his leadership. His reign is often remembered for its wisdom and fairness, a direct result of his Stoic practices. Let's bring Stoicism into a contemporary setting. Imagine Sarah, a team leader in a tech company, who often clashed with a colleague, Tom, known for his pessimism and harsh criticism. Initially, Sarah tried to confront and change Tom's behavior, leading to increased tension. However, after learning about Stoicism, Sarah decided to apply its principles. She started by empathizing with Tom, trying to understand his perspectives and challenges. She realized his negativity stemmed from insecurity about his job performance. With this insight, she set clear boundaries in their interactions, focusing on constructive feedback rather than reacting to his negativity. She also practiced detachment, understanding that Tom's comments were more about his issues than her abilities. Over time, this approach transformed their relationship. Tom began to respond positively to Sarah's leadership, and the previously stressful relationship evolved into a more respectful and productive one. In summary, these 6 Stoic practices, recognizing what we can and cannot control, practicing empathy, setting boundaries, choosing thoughtful responses, using interactions for personal growth, and cultivating detachment, arm us with a robust toolkit for handling negative people. By weaving these strategies into our daily interactions, we can gracefully steer through social challenges, maintaining our composure and positivity. If this journey into Stoicism and its relevance today resonates with you, I invite you to subscribe for more enlightening content. Dive deeper into the teachings of Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus for more wisdom on navigating relationships and personal well-being. Remember, the essence of dealing with negativity lies in focusing on what's in our control, our actions, responses, and perspectives. Share your experiences or thoughts on applying these Stoic principles in the comments below. Let's learn and grow together in this exploration of Stoic practices for handling negative interactions. Thank you for joining me on this insightful journey.
The Stoic Method.
Hello friends, and welcome. Today we're diving into a fascinating aspect of Stoicism, an ancient philosophy that's incredibly relevant in our hectic modern lives. Stoicism teaches us about maintaining inner peace, not just surviving life's storms, but thriving in them. Let me share a personal story to kick this off. Once, overwhelmed by work stress, I turned to Stoic wisdom and discovered a tranquil mind amidst chaos. I'll guide you through this journey, exploring 7 habits that disrupt our tranquility and how to conquer them. Stoicism, born in the heart of ancient Greece, is a philosophy for living in harmony with oneself and the world. Thinkers like Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus taught the importance of self-control, resilience, and rational thinking. They believed that peace comes from within and isn't shaken by external events. This message is a beacon for us today, navigating a world brimming with distractions and pressures. 1. Excessive worry about the future. Worrying about what hasn't happened yet can paralyze us in the present. Stoicism teaches us to focus on what we can control. Seneca's profound insight, "We suffer more often in imagination than in reality," rings true here. Reflect on the moments your future worries overshadowed present joys. Can you recall instances where the anticipated problems never materialized? Focus on actionable steps in the present rather than the uncertainties of the future. 2. Holding grudges and fostering resentment. Grudges can consume our mental energy. Stoicism encourages us to release these feelings for our own well-being. Marcus Aurelius advised, "The best revenge is to be unlike him who performed the injustice." Reflect on the emotional weight of grudges. How do they affect your daily life? Consider the liberation that forgiveness can bring. It doesn't mean condoning the action, but freeing yourself from the burden of resentment. 3. Overindulgence in sensory pleasures. Sensory pleasures, while enjoyable, can lead to an imbalance when overindulged. Stoicism doesn't preach austerity, but advocates for moderation. As Epictetus put it, "Wealth consists not in having great possessions, but in having few wants." Examine your life for areas of excess. This could be anything from overeating to excessive screen time. How might moderation in these areas bring you more peace? 4. Neglecting personal values and integrity. Aligning actions with personal values is crucial for inner harmony. Stoicism promotes living a life of virtue and integrity. Marcus Aurelius said, "Waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one." Think about areas where your actions may not align with your values. Making even small adjustments to live more authentically can greatly enhance your sense of peace.